Tip-off goes to Minnesota. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at point guard. The shot by Towns, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
Now here's Russell. Poke loose. Oh, George with a steal. The drive by Jackson. And he can't get that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And Smitty with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
Here's Jackson. Here's the floater. Russell with the rebound. We played just over a minute here in the first. It's Edwards on the wing. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor. To begin this one. Pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Oh, got a piece of it. George with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Nice shot by George.
So smart with the ball in his hands. George reads the floor well and takes advantage of what's there.
Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. Tip. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
Minnesota basketball.
Outside Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Towns. The Clippers grab the miss.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
George outside. That shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Greg.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Now here's Jackson.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Zubac. Leonard with the ball. Defended by Gobert. Now Jackson. Oh, he tries a 3. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
You know, a little inconsistent from deep when he first entered the league. Jackson now an emerging three-point threat.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Jackson finds George. There's a minute 17 left in the first. Jackson, the pass to Zubac. He shoots. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. Out left to the wing. Russell, the pass to McDaniels. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Jackson. Doesn't go for him. And Minnesota will come the other way. High post Towns. Over Morris. The Clippers grab the miss. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jackson, the pass to George. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Outside Edwards, launches a three. The shot that time not on target. George for three. The shot comes out. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Clippers ahead, up 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in it to 1. That's who's out there for the Clippers. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Morris. Now here's Leonard. Takes it inside. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
I'll tell you what, when Kawhi knifes his way to the rim, it's next level.
Edwards with it. Towns a screen on George. Pure from three-point range. Edwards has got 5 points now this quarter. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
And so it's Minnesota with it after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
Edwards against Jackson. Zubac with a screen on Edwards. Here's Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got 5.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
What an outstanding defender. Gobert's combination, in my opinion, of size and length is tough to match up against. Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
Morris can't hit. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Inside. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Woo! The whole arena felt packed. Towns could just be merciless on offense.
And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times. And he's a block machine.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's George. Back to Jackson. He tries for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. George with a steal. Pass to Jackson. Back to George. The 3. It's George on the wing. Fires for 3. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's George. Back to Jackson. Leonard left side. This one for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
The Clippers shooting at 30% here in the second. Morris passes to George. Pass to Jackson. Oh, from deep. Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. Gobert with it. Back to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
29 seconds left in the second quarter. Jackson, the pass to Morris. Pass to Zubac. Jackson for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now Towns. Ooh, Morris with a steal. He got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
With the score, your Clippers, 16. The Timberwolves, 16.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. They've got Torian Prince. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Jalen Noel. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. Here's McLaughlin. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Can't hit from in close. It's Covington on the wing. Anderson covers. And the jam by Covington.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Here's Prince. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Timeout called, the Clippers.
Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State, Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
John Wall, he's checked in for Jackson. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Wall, and the big finish by Wall.
Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
And for Mann, proving he belongs, earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
And B.A., I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. He just makes it easy for coach to trust him with bigger minutes.
No good with the triple. For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Covington. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Anderson.
Opposing defenders know what Robert Covington is capable of, giving him no room.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Noel. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Reid. Here's Prince. The 3 is up. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
And you can't talk about acrobatic finishers without talking about John Wall. Man, he's explosive.
19-footer. Anderson can't get it to go. The Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Wall, the pass to Covington. Deflected.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's man. Oh, and Reed with a block. On the wing, Noel. Reed in the post. Wall covering. Pass to Prince. 5 on the clock. Back to Anderson. And stolen by Covington. Batum sets a screen. Wall, the pass to Batum. Here's man. And again, no good by the Clippers. Minnesota has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And Minnesota calls time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there.
It's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and roll. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
Out to Leonard. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jump.
Wall, he's checked in for the Clippers. Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Oh, Morris with a steal. Wall with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Morris passes to Wall. Up and over Russell. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Clippers lead by 10. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running, attacking when they get the chance. Always a great idea.
And here are the Clippers now, following the score by Minnesota. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. George's shot is off.
Paul George. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the free throw, no good. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Prince has checked in.
One shot. Now into the lineup.
Well, the Timberwolves shooting only 36% so far in this game. Right side Edwards to the middle. Here's Towns. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Morris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
On his drives, Kawhi can be just devastating, completely overwhelming the D.
Here's Edwards. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. The three, George. And so it's Los Angeles ending the quarter up 10. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Reggie Jackson.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the three ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told the squad, run when you have the chance. We can't score all of our points in the half court. Push the rock. Let's see if they listen to coach. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the one. That's who's out there for the Clippers. The Clippers in the lead. Outside Wall. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Wall's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Prince. Hangs. It doesn't go for him. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. Morris passes to Wall. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And the big finish by Wall.
An athletic display by Wall, letting the defense know he can own the rim.
Gobert with a screen on George. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And this is just typical of him. Making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Leonard with the ball. Towns covering. Leonard's shot's good. And the Clippers lead by 6.
You can see the work Kawhi has put into his ball handling. Gets separation almost any time he wants.
And here's Edwards outside. And they get it back. Gobert passes to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Soft touch off the glass.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Wall finds George. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Wall, 5 to shoot. Uses the glass on the layup.
So physical for a 1. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
Outside Edwards, beyond the arc. Gobert, crafty move. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
George outside, over Edwards. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Edwards. a shot here. Here's Prince. The three-pointer off the mark.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Outside wall. Back to Leonard. Into the lane. Can't cash it in from close range. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Prince. 1:03 left in the game. Picked by Gobert from the arc. Oh, he nails it! And that one brings them within 1.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's Minnesota. They're on a 15-6 run. To take the lead. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
To succeed in this league, you can never be satisfied. It's a certain mentality, and Prince has that.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Cool under pressure. Terrific job nailing those 2 free throws there.
Ball against Russell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Russell.
And after a series of major injuries, Ball still remains one of the more athletic players in this league.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Picked by Gobert. Pass to Prince. 12 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Russell. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Can't cash it in. Count it.
Stepping up big. Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. Only 2 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Your thoughts, guys?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play. Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Let's show why we are the best fans in the NBA.
So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible number.
Between these two teams tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, Yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
Now look at Memphis' starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball after the Clippers pick up 2. Morant kicks to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now here's Wall. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the inside. Zubac's the pass to Morris. Makes it off the glass.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition. And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Here's Bain. It's hauled in by George.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Leonard kicks to Wall. Back to Leonard. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
On defense, the Grizzlies. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Here's George, and the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Ball to Memphis.
Morant outside. He goes right over Marcus Morris and slams it down.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
The Clippers trail. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. Bain, no good. Clippers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far.
Amazing that Bain fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range of his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
Here's Bain. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Jackson passes to Morant. The shot missing. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way.
He also loved that Bain absolutely puts in the work.
High effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Leonard with the steal. Here's Wall, and Wall slams it home.
And you can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
Now here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here is Wall. He's got 6. The offensive rebound outside for George. Tries again, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Over to the left wing. Wall looking it over. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Good if it goes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far.
Clippers fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
And this is George at his best, taking it at the defense, playing downhill.
Morant kicks to Jackson. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Clippers leading by 3. Wall passes to George. For 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Now, here's Bain. He has 5. Here's Morant. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And Los Angeles guys shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Morris passes to Wall. No good on the shot, and it's Memphis the other way. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Here's Wall after the basket by Jaren Jackson. Wall passes to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. No one near Wall as he lets it go. And the 3 off target. Memphis trailing here. Feeds to Adams. Outside for Jackson. The drive by Brooks. Bain.
And a rare block shot from Morris. Anticipates the move and just times it out perfectly.
George passes to Zubac. Here's Leonard. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Leonard's got 8 points.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall. Pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Here's Morant. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Leonard attacking. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down. Wow. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Now, here's Bain. 5 points in the game. Now Morris. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Morant. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far. Physicality.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
Leonard looking over the floor. Zubac trying to break loose. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
Leonard hits them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Left side, Bain. 32 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Morant. The shot comes out. Clippers leading by 5. Here's Morris. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Bain. He has 5. Adams with the screen on George. Down low. Stolen by Zubac. Lets it go with a 3. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a thank you, David, and we'll be right.
Your Clippers, 24. The Grizzlies, 19. And 1 minute for the Milwaukee.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. They've got Clark, Green out there with Williams. Then it's Jones. And it's Conchar in at the 2 spot.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Here's Conchar. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Jones. 4 on the clock. Williams for 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Going to high school in the LA area, Zaire Williams played on a loaded team.
Yeah, of course, Zaire was a first-round pick in 2021, but he was the high school teammate of B.J. Boston, who was also selected in that draft. You throw in the sons of LeBron and D-Wade, and look, let's just say those gyms were sold out.
What athleticism. That was an incredibly acrobatic move.
Right side, Jones. The kick out to Williams. Green deciding where to go with it. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Passes to Jackson. It's Clark with the rebound.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Conchar, the pass to Clark. Inside. Great tee that time from Batum. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And the pass to Mann. Misses the layup. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside, Green. On the wing, Williams. Takes it inside. They kick it out to Green. Jones, no one around him. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Clippers leading by 6. Here's Mann. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. Right
side, Williams. Pass to Concho. The kick out to Williams. To end the cold streak. He can't hit that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Clippers with the ball. Brandon Clark missing his last shot. Man passes to Kennard. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. On the wing, Williams. 1:10 left in the third. Here's Clark. Beyond the arc. The shot by Williams, no good. Clippers leading by 8. Covington with it. Williams picks him up. Jackson against Jones. And the rejection by Clark. And they recover it. Here's Mann. And the baseline jumper, no good. Memphis has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Jones, it's deflected.
And on defense, Batum uses that wingspan well, creates solid coverage.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Now here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kicks to Williams. Pass to Concho. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Jones. Outside Williams. There's the 3. And that one is off. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
And how great is it to see Wall there with the slam? I mean, overcoming that serious heel injury.
Morant outside. On the wing, Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Bain, no good. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Adams. Here's George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And now a 9-point Clipper lead.
And how about that find by Leonard to a wide-open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Left side, Wall. Back to Leonard. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And here are the Clippers now. Morant with it. He goes right over Marcus Morris and slams it down.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Outside, Wall. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Payne kicks to Morant. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. 6 to shoot. It's Jackson with the drive. No good on that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. Here's Adams. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Clippers leading by 9. A 3 from Morris. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Morris against Morant. He goes right over Marcus Morris and slams it down.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Passes it to Zubac. There's the pass to Leonard. Outside, Wall. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And a wide open look for Payne. No good on the 3.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Got that one up quick. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
And I love the floor spacing George gives you. His range seems to extend a little every year.
Here's Morant. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Clippers leading by 7. And here's Wall. Morris with a screen on Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Wall. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Brooks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on George.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
No good at the stripe this time. And second misses also. LA has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Nobody near George. That 3 off the mark. Payne with it. George picks him up.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Wall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the wide open shot from Morris. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Brooks finds Payne. No good from outside.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throw put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
No, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
Both of these teams have assembled some promising young talent, Clark. Really setting themselves up for the future.
Always fun to watch these young stars go at it against one another and see how they develop over time. I'm looking forward to watching their journey.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5. Shots good by Towns.
Towns has a rare combination of size and skills. And, you know, when he gets the rock in the painted area, good luck trying to stop him. He's dangerous down there.
Outside for Brooks. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Left side, Russell. Edwards against Bain. Tries the spin move. Edwards can't hit.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Adding to his game over time, when Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Russell against Moran. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Brooks, the pass to Bain. Adams with the ball. Outside for Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Bain. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Towns passes to Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. For Memphis, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Russell against Moran. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Takes a three. No good there. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bain. Pass to Russell. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. Oh my! Throw it down.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Morant, the pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Here's Edwards. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Steven Adams.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Good on the second one. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special. That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Jackson finds Morant. 1:10 left to play in the first. The three from Bain. Minnesota with the rebound. Outside Edwards. Morant grabs a miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Russell. Spins. Pass to Edwards. Fires the three. No luck on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Up top Morant, guarded by Russell. On the wing, Brooks. Now Adams. Outside Bain. Brooks outside. From deep. And that's not going to go. That's the end of the first quarter. And not much scoring.
Please give a big round of applause.
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So, on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Russell to pass to Towns. From beyond the arc and then some. Towns has got 5 now.
Oh, my goodness. The 7-footer launching from way beyond the arc. How do you contest that? I don't think you can.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Stolen by Russell. Towns finds Edwards. From the wing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Edwards gotten his second bucket of the game.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Adams with a screen on Edwards. Bain with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Brooks outside. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Pass to Towns. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Edwards outside. Back to Russell. Outside Edwards. Over Bain. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, pay the price.
Here's Morant. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Bain, no good. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. From deep, Bain. Minnesota with a rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Outside Russell. Clock at 6. Towns for 3. And it's Bain with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Adams. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Brooks with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Morant against Russell. Now here's Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Stolen by Russell. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Oh, misses the dunk.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Pass to Morant. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 6 here in the quarter.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
McDaniels from long range. No good on the buzzer beater.
18. The Grizzlies. 13.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Torian Prince. Then it's Jalen Noel. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Pass to Conchar. For 3. Not going to go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And stolen by Green. Launches it. Can't hit that one. Minnesota in the lead. And stolen by Jones. Here's Williams. And here's Jones. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Got it. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
And Williams punches it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
5 on the clock. Green for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
When you take a look at the former second-round pick, Danny Green, he's done a really nice job carving out a lengthy career in the league.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Green for 3. McLaughlin with the rebound. And for years, Green has proven he can be counted on. He's a key piece on some title teams.
Yeah, he's got multiple championship rings to vouch for that, to speak to that. I mean, he's the definition of a 3-and-D swingman. Actually may have been one of the guys that were looked at in creating that definition if you go back several years. He's provided lockdown defense wherever he's been and timely shot making, too.
Here's Williams. And it comes off the front of the rim. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Down low. And it's McLaughlin missing. Memphis trailing here. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Zaire Williams at the line for 2.
He does not get the second one. Minnesota's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Reed in the post. Clark covers. Here's Prince. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. No good on the triple. Memphis has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Williams up top. Outside Jones. Williams with the screen. From the elbow.
Memphis foul. Zaire Williams. First personal foul.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. From deep. Ooh, it's stolen away. And here's Jones. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams passes to Clark. On the wing, Conchar. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Williams. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Prince. The Timberwolves again can't hit. 3/4 of play and a close one here. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by a bucket. And right after... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He told them he likes what he's seeing inside, saying, quote, stay on the attack. Getting to the rim is working for us right now. Attack until they stop us. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, down low. On the wing, Bain. Kicks it out to Jackson. Misses the 3. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Edwards finds Russell. Back to Edwards. And stolen by Bain. On the break. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Russell. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Brooks left side. Driving to the basket. Adams, the pass to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Adams with the ball. Defended by Gobert. And it's Adams missing.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Here's Towns. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% 3, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Edwards for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brooks. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Here's Towns. And Towns slams it home.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Blocking foul on D'Angelo Russell. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Morant. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That one on Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Edwards. The 3. Morant against Russell. And stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Shoots from 14. They get the rebound. Adams, the pass to Morant. The drive by Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Outside Edwards. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant with it. Inside. Right side Bain. Outside Morant. Drives to the hoop. Yes!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Here's Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Steven Adams.
The team counts so much on Edwards for an awful lot. Going to the well again here.
And the second of two is good. And that makes it a three-point lead. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. Now Morant. Pass to Adams. And here's Bain. Guarded by Edwards. To tie it up. Bain, no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Towns passes to Russell. Edwards against Brooks. Pass to Russell. Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
From deep, Bain. Can't knock in the three. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves. Pulling it out for the W. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And
tuning in to the NBA. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the one. Morris, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Edwards against George. Here's McDaniels. It's hauled in by George.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Don't let Reggie Jackson get easy scoring opportunities, folks. Then he catches his rhythm, and now you've got a problem.
Russell passes to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the player. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And that one's good. Russell.
Well, the lefty stroke of D'Angelo Russell on display. This is a guard who can be effective with and without the ball.
Here's Jackson. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got his second bucket tonight.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And here's Leonard from three. And that one is good from Zubats.
Well, this is one aspect of this game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
Oh, here's Edwards. Outside Russell. Edwards inside. Defended by George. Russell kicks to Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Misses off the right iron.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And George gets it to go.
Now, Paul George balances his perimeter game with the ability to work in the painted area.
Towns, a screen on George. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. It's a 5-point game.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now, here is Russell. Towns finds Russell. To end the run. The Clippers grab the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's George. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Oh, here's Edwards. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Clippers leading by 9. Outside Jackson. Wide open look. And that one goes long. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And here's Edwards from the arc. Outside Russell. It's up a 3. Towns wide open. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Clippers. Outside,
George. 21 seconds left to play in the first.
Paul George leaving, no doubt. Nice finish.
Leonard with the steal. They push it up 4-on-3. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Clippers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding on to an 11-point cushion as they get ready. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Jackson in at the point.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
Russell passes to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. To the middle, pocket 6. It's stolen by Morris. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. Here's George, and the rejection by Towns.
Perfect timing on that rejection, boy. Towns really improving on the defensive end.
They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
It's stolen by Morris. Leonard on the wing. McDaniels defending. Yep, that one goes.
Kawhi Leonard's so calm, mixes speeds, understands when and where to drive the basketball.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive level.
Attention fans, it's time to fire off some
Timberwolves trail by 18. Russell inside. Jackson on him. And that one's good. Russell's got 5 points so far.
Okay, D'Angelo. Russell mixing in a little interior work. Not bashful.
Outside Jackson. High post. Zubats. Here's Leonard. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 8 points for him.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
Edwards kicks to Russell. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Has to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And here's George. 9 points in the game so far. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half. The shot, no good. And Minnesota now the other way. Edwards passes to Towns. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Zubats with the screen for George. Outside for Jackson. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Jackson's got 9 points. Up top, Russell. 5 points in the game. It's good.
So creative with the basketball in his hands. You can see D'Angelo Russell's understanding improving over time. That's nice.
Russell against Jackson. Back to George. Driving inside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Edwards against George. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Morris looking over the floor. The shot by George, wide open. Off target from 3-point range.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
That doesn't go either for George. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Thanks so much, David, and we'll...
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 13. The Clippers, 32.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from George.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Anderson is out there with Reed. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And he misses his first shot of the game. Clippers leading by 19.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They'd better hope this thing works out. A lot right now.
Taurean Prince has the kind of length and speed to close the gap and send it back. What a block.
It's Prince on the wing. Passes it to Reed. Anderson outside. There's the triple. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Covington in the corner. Batum passes to Mann. Good D by Anderson. Timberwolves trail by 19. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth, and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Here's Noel, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now Wall. The pass to Zubats. And here's Morris for 3. The Clippers need to get off a shot from Team George.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Clippers leading by 21. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Covington setting the pick for Jackson. The rebound by Anderson.
That's some outstanding on-court awareness there. Just a terrific change of shot.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Jackson. Reed the pass to Noel. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside, Batum. No good off the back of the rim.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
For Los Angeles, they've gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. And a missed layup. Minnesota calls timeout.
What's interesting to me is when somebody takes a buyout, that typically means they're close to done. That is not the case with Nick Batum. He got bought out of Charlotte in 2020, and he's still a very good basketball player.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Batum. Marcus Morris comes in for Robert Covington. Leonard, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. And George is subbed in for Terrence Mann.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Talking about Batum, that buyout doors seem to really rejuvenate him.
That's exactly right, Kevin. He moves to L.A., and we know everyone loves playing in that city. All of Batum's numbers went way up, and you have to wonder, maybe that buyout refocused Nick.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
Edwards looking it over. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
George, that's a 2-pointer. Zubac trying to break loose. The shot by George, no good. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You see, you can't be too physical with Marcus Morris. This guy is so strong, and he's so good at drawing the foul.
And Morris drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 20. Outside, Edwards. Takes a 3. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. The feed to Gobert. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Just 4 to shoot. Russell with it. Leonard picks him up. And it comes off the front of the rim. Outside, George. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Edwards fires from way outside. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Los Angeles leading by 20. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Russell against Jackson. Russell kicks to Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Towns has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Morris against Towns. It's Jackson with the drive. And it's Russell with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 17. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Towns. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
John Wall's checked in for Reggie Jackson. Here's Wall. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. They get the rebound. Here's McDaniels. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Paul George.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thanks, David. And it's good, 2 points.
Kawhi Leonard, if you allow him to get to his spots, it's an easy score. In the painted area, that's easy money.
Gobert with a screen on George. Edwards, that's good.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Minnesota with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And it's Edwards, top of the key. Kicks it to McDaniels. It's stolen by Morris. Outside, George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
See, I don't think you can teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Down low, got a piece of it. Stolen by Zubac. It's stolen by Gobert. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. George with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Leonard kicks to George. Another shot. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul, 3rd team foul.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Clippers.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Zubac, a screen on Russell. Russell against Wall. Here's Zubac. No good on the triple. Edwards finds Towns. And it's Russell in the corner from outside the arc. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Wall with it. Morris with a screen on Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Wall. Pass to Zubac. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Russell from deep three-point territory. Bucket's good.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But
all right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. And the Clippers have possession after the basket by Memphis. George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Again, when you go from second to fourth gear, Paul George puts a lot of pressure on the defense that way.
Jackson, he's checked in for Wall. So he hits one of two from the stripe. Brooks outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Dylan Brooks. 2 shots.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from that. When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Oh, Morris with a steal. Leonard against Brooks. Here's Zubats. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Morant. The three from Bain. No good. Bain against Morris. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Adams, and it's slammed in by Adams.
Well, this is what Steven Adams does. He finds his way into the paint for high percentage shots just like that.
Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brett.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
Here's Morant following the score by the Clippers. Pass to Brooks. Outside for Morant. The three from Bain. The shot won't fall. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Jackson, the pass to George. Back to Jackson. And here's Zubats. Here's Morris. Leonard outside. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
You like Kawhi, and he knows when to be forceful, just using his muscle on the inside to get to his shot.
Green's checked in for Brooks. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Morant against Jackson. Morant, the pass to Adams. Outside for Morant. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Jackson outside. And no good. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Now here's Morant. Jackson outside. Let's go with a three. And again, Memphis no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy two.
1:24 left in the opening quarter. Oh, Leonard with the block.
That's why they call him the clock. Kawhi getting in there with those massive mitts.
Here's Bane. It's rebounded by George.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups. And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. Back to Bane. From behind the arc. They get it again. Double team on Adams. George with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
That one's off.
At the line for two.
He's off on the second. And it's the Clippers ball. They're on a 15-3 run. Here's George. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Morant with the slam.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. That'll count.
Trust me, big guys hate playing against Steven Adams. He's a nuisance on the defensive end, and that time.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Clippers ahead, up 10. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And it's the Clippers ball. Jackson for three. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
He's a confident guy, and he's got a solid three-point shot, so Jackson rises and fires.
Jackson against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do it all have superior footwork. I believe that.
That free throw good from Morris. Both free throws good from Morris. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Morant against Jackson. Takes the three. Jackson against Morant. Pass to Bane. George with a steal. And stolen by Morant. Green with the ball. And it's Leonard picking him up. And it's Green missing. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. It's George on the wing. Fires from deep. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, when he opens up his offensive arsenal to knock down threes, PG can be an MVP caliber player.
Here's Bain. Rebound by the Clippers. Morris has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Jackson. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Bain, the pass to Green. And the 3 off target.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
And there it is for him. Morris has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, and the athleticism he showed there, wow, that's not easy to do.
Here's Morant. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive. The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
A minute 50 left in the second. Jackson outside. Hey, expanding his range. The Grizzlies pull it in. Outside Morant. Left side Bain. Pass to Adams. Doesn't go that time, so the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's Leonard. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Leonard's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, not known as a flashy dribbler, Leonard showing off more handles than a 6-door limousine.
The offensive rebound, and it's slammed in by Adams.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Paul George doesn't just score. He can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
Morant against Jackson. Morant with the bucket.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Jackson outside. Pass to George. The kick out to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson, pass to Morris. Over Jackson, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Outside Morant. And there's the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
For 3, George. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there.
33. Hey, let's get it for the double R.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Robert Covington is out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's John Wall. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's man in at the shooting guard position. The kick out to Williams. 3-pointer to the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited.
Outside Wall. And the layup falls. Wall's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
So physical for a 1. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
Brooks outside. Back to Jones. Pass to Clark. Clock at 6. The shot off that time. It's been all Clippers. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Clark left side. Goes up on the baseline, and that's good for 2.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Wall against Brooks. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. On the wing, Brooks. Defended by Kennard. Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And for the Clippers, they're shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. Outside Wall. Good D by Clark.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Pass to Jones. Back to Clark. And stolen by Covington. And it's Batum penetrating. That shot missing. And Memphis taking it the other way now. On the wing, Brooks. Defended by Kennard. The kick out to Williams. Rebound by the Clippers. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside Covington. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Conchar. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Brooks. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And the Clippers have possession. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Covington inside. Brooks defending. That one's good for 2. And the Clippers lead by 14.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Jones, the pass to Williams. Here's Clark. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Here's Wall. Jones grabs the board. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Brooks drives in. 1 minute left to play in the third quarter. Williams from long range. The shot no good. The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Now Wall. Pass to Covington. Back to Wall. Inside. That's good from Covington on the assist by Wall.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Here's Jones. Now Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mann. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To the middle. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Outside Wall. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Brandon Clark.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league.
2 shots.
And so Wall nails them both. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Dylan Brooks. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Williams in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies call time here. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Paul George.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And the Clippers making a change here. Wall's checked in.
And I can't imagine the fans have ever rattled Kawhi Leonard when he's at the free throw line. Heck, when he's on the court at any point, it's impossible to make that guy crack.
Pass to George. Now Zubats. Adams covering. Zubats' shot is off. The Grizzlies have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Bain, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Leonard passes to Wall. Zubats with it. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Moran. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
For 3, George. And he stays with it. The kick out to Wall. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Bain. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Outside Wall. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, you win that turnover battle.
We've watched Moran get so good at this, instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
And the foul called on John Wall. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the
previous play is under.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Jackson outside. Outside Morant. 1:43 left in the final quarter. They grab their own miss.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
George drives in. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. Book it. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Wall, pass to Morris. Back to Wall. And stolen by Morant.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
Zubac with a screen on Morant. Here's Wall, down low. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Money.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
George outside. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A shot to stop the drought. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Payne against George. Jackson. No good! Oh, no good!
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. So for the Clippers, that one drops. He ties it up. And Payne, no good on that one. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Oh, off target. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got... Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Luke Kennard out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Nicholas Batum. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Jackson in at the point.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. The Clippers trail. Outside Wall. He's off on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Leonard for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Memphis shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. They get it back. Payne, the pass to Brooks. Here's Adams. Up top, Brooks. 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. And another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Morant's got 6 here in the quarter.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Wall with it. Jackson in his pocket. Ball no good. Memphis leading. Here's Morant with the drive. An easy 2 on the layup. Morant's got 30 points.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Morant against Wall. Will it go? And he sinks the layup.
Well, their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Jackson, right side. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. The Clippers have gone only 1 for 4 in OT so far. It's George on the drive. Cash. And now they trail by just 4.
That's why you turn to Paul George. These moments are for PG.
Now here's Morant. Shoots over Wall. Morant, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And stolen by Morant. Brooks, the pass to Morant. It's rebounded by Morris. Leonard outside. Offline with a 3. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. They escape with the W, even though they needed...
Weekend, everybody. Smitty, these teams are just packed with exciting young players, but both these teams still refining their squads.
Kevin, these could be the teams of tomorrow. They just need some more polish and experience, and that's something you can only get with hard work and time.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. Now Russell. After the missed 3 from Desmond Bain. And D'Angelo Russell, good for 3.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
Morant passes to Jackson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. It's a 3-point game. Edwards looking it over. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Now, here's Bain. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Russell inside, guarded by Morant. Towns wide open. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Now, here's Bain. He feeds it to Adams. Minnesota with the rebound.
Oops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Shot by McDaniels, no good. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Grant uses the glass to finish the layup.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Russell against Morant. From 20 feet out. It's Edwards on the wing. He has 6. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. And the 3-ball is good. Edwards got a couple of threes now in the first for the Timberwolves.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Bain finds Morant. Brooks with no one around. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 8. Edwards passes to Gobert. It's Brooks on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. Morant with it. Working on McDaniels. The pass to Adams. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Feeds it to Towns. Morant with the steal. Jackson passes to Bain. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Towns with the ball.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Here's Morant. And then Morant. Banks it in.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Bain against Edwards. Stolen by Brooks. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Here's Bain. And he makes good on the way.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 9. Towns for 3. And it's Morant with the rebound. .26 seconds left here in the first quarter. Memphis moving that ball around, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Inside, Steven Adams is always ready for battle, getting the shot off despite the foul.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. 20 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside Edwards. Missed inside. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Jackson dishes to Adams. Outside, Green. Wants to get it to Morant and does. Kick out to Adams. This one for 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. 3-point lead.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. Morant against Russell. On the wing, Green. 6 to shoot. Here's Adams. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
He seemed like he was never going to come back down to earth. He hung in the air forever.
Morant surveying the D. Right side, Green. On the wing, Green. Morant kicks to Green. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. That one off the back iron and out for Minnesota. They've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Outside, Towns. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Misses the 3. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. On the wing, Green. Outside Jackson. Back to Green. He dishes it to Jackson. And the rejection by Towns. To the inside. McDaniels passes to Towns. The feed now to Gobert. And slammed up by Gobert.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Now here's Morant. Back to Jackson. Payne for three. Jackson finds Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 3. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Now Jackson. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Payne for 3. They get it again, and Adams kicks to Morant. On the wing, Bane. Releases from the wing and drills it. Bane's got his second bucket of the night.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bane. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Pass to Russell. And Adams sends it back. And here's Green outside. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Back to McDaniel. Inside. And finished off by Gobert.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Russell with a wide open look. From outside off the mark. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games.
With the score, the Grizzlies 17, the Timberwolves 18.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down 3.
We've got Tyus Jones, and it's Aldama with the 4 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Jones with it. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Jones. And it's off from 3-point range. Brooks against Prince.
Beautiful offense, unselfish play, sharp pass by Prince.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside Williams. Clark, a screen on Anderson. Williams. That one, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Prince outside. Fires for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Down low. And then Clark slams it in.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Here's McLaughlin. Defended by Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. The last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player. Smitty, he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Here's McLaughlin. Grizzlies making the shot. Prince outside to the middle. It's tipped. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Brooks has got the ball. No good from Clark. Timberwolves leading by 3. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Prince wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
When Prince gets it clicking from the perimeter, gets his confidence going, the entire offense benefits.
Williams passes to Jones. Williams inside, guarded by Reed. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And here's Prince outside. No good that time. And Memphis the other way now. Williams in the post, working on Anderson. Back to Williams. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Noel. Minnesota's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Another miss by Prince.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Here's Conchar. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
3, and he dunks it down.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Make some noise. Hit some noise. Grizzlies. Give him a round of applause, your Grizzlies.
And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Trailing here by 8. Outside Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Kyle Anderson. The Grizzlies have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And Williams drops them both. 1:12 left in the third quarter. Here's Noel. Launches it. It's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Williams dishes to Jones. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Conchar, the pass to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Clark. Rebound, Minnesota.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Prince kicks to Anderson. The tray. That shot off. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 8-point lead. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Morant. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. 2 big men inside. Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point. Here's Adams. Outside for Jackson. Fires the three. And he gets it back. Brooks for three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Passes to McDaniels. Jacks up a three. Timberwolves keep it alive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I like whenever Gobert takes initiative and tries to score because sometimes it forces the defense to foul him.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves. And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Gobert with the block. Russell against Brooks. Russell kicks to Edwards. To the left side wing. McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Morant. A shot by McDaniels. No good. The Grizzlies trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Payne with the bucket.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Up top, Edwards. It's good. The basket. He's now 5 for 9.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Now here's Morant. Payne for 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. Now Edwards. Stolen by Brooks. Outside, Payne. Lets it go from deep. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Edwards finds Gobert going inside, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice job by Rudy Gobert. Could have given up the rock, but has the confidence now to put the ball on the floor and force the defense to react.
Good on the second free throw. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Right side Payne. Brooks for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards dishes to Russell. Back to Edwards. To the paint. It's stolen by Adams. It's 2-on-1. On up the court. And it goes down 2 points. 10 points for John Morant.
In the flick of the switch, going from defense to offense.
That was great anticipation on the steal. A gamble that paid off.
Now, here is Russell. The kick out to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Fires for 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
To the right side. Here's Morant. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. 1:07 left here in the fourth quarter. Right side, Edwards. Has to Gobert. Brooks grabs the board.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
On the wing, Brooks. Kick out to Adams. Outside Jackson. Towns against Morant. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside Russell. Dishes to Towns. And there's the pass to Gobert. Over Adams. Gobert finds Edwards. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Gobert gets the bucket.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
His third personal foul.
And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker.
At the line for your Grizzlies, John Morant.
And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 8. Outside Edwards. And so the Timberwolves take the win. And David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
You all.